There's a breaking point to a nation, and we are flirting with it like it's a myth because you can only squeeze people for so long before something in them stops bending and starts locking into place. Not loud, not chaotic, just done. Done explaining, done hoping someone up top suddenly grows a conscience, done being told to hate the person next to them while the same hands keep reaching deeper into their pockets and tighter around their future. Because let's be honest, this isn't about left or right anymore. That's the costume, that's the script. The real story is millions of Americans waking up in the same exhaustion, different zip codes, same pressure, different headlines, same quiet realization that this doesn't make sense anymore. And that realization is the spark nobody in power knows how to put out. Because they can manage outrage, they can redirect anger, they can spin chaos into more chaos and keep people chasing each other in circles. But what they cannot survive is clarity. Cold, collective, undeniable clarity spreading across people who were never supposed to see each other as allies, because the second people stop arguing over the surface and start tracing the pattern underneath, everything changes. The noise stops working, the fear stops working, the division stops sticking, and when that happens, it's not some dramatic explosion. Like history books love to romanticize, it's worse for them. It's quiet, it's steady, it's people looking at each other like, you see it too. It's the moment a country stops reacting and starts recognizing. And once a population that diverse, that armed with perspective, that pushed to the edge of financial, emotional, and psychological exhaustion begins to recognize itself as one, every illusion that held it together starts to crack at the same time. Not because people suddenly became dangerous, but because they became impossible to manipulate. And that is the line. That is the moment every corrupt system fears. Not chaos, not noise, not even anger, but a population that has nothing left to believe in except each other. Because once Americans, all Americans, across every creed, every color, every faith, every background, stop seeing each other as the enemy and start seeing the structure clearly, you don't get a protest, you don't get a trend, you get something far more final, a country that refuses to be played anymore. And there is nothing more terrifying to those in power than a people who finally understand exactly what's been done to them and simply decide they are not participating in it ever again.